Hello there. This is the first time I'm going to be doing any one of these videos for this game, but I'm just going to jump right into it. So the weapon we're going to be looking over today is the assault machine gun. This weapon has 399 efficiency, 98 fire rate, 50 capacity, and 65 mobility. You can take a look at what it has here: automatic and zoom, a 4x zoom scope. And I'll show you the damage in the gallery with my modules first. And we'll also read the description. A wide spread of pellets compensation with a 50 bullets magazine, also a scope. Enjoy doing sniper gains, but you probably won't do this with the beast in your hands. And there's no description made for this yet. So in the gallery, in the polygon, this weapon is fully automatic, as you can see. It can take out dummies quite easily. Specifically though, it takes 4 headshots of level 7 modules, and to the body, 5 body shots. But now we're going to take off some of the modules to show what this weapon is like stock when you're first going to buy it. So we'll go back to the polygon, and now it'll take 5 headshots, and to the body it'll take 6, 7 body shots to kill one of these dummies. These dummies, by the way, have a total of 125 HP. And now we're going to show you the regular reload and the the recoil pattern of this gun. So I'll show you the recoil. I'll show you the recoil pattern first, and the reload. So here's the reload first. Shoot a couple of bullets. It takes around 2 seconds by itself. That's still moderately fast for a weapon with 50 bullets. Now we'll put the reload module, level 8. I think this increases your reload speed by 35. So this is how fast it is. This gets cut down significantly. And this is the recoil pattern, how high the bloom will go without a stop. And this is what it looks like when you're shooting at a wall. In scope, though, it does remain very accurate. And now we put on back the modules that I had for this. I'd recommend energy modules, since this thing will increase the damage significantly, but you can run kinetics for running it for endless magazine, or magic if you want to shadow bullets to save ammo. Depends on your playstyle. We'll take this into a large map first, though, just to see what this thing can do. I'm gonna say this right now, I'm not the best player at this game, but I'm just going to show you what this thing can do. So we're just gonna jump right in here. Scope kill that guy, and of course there's a bot behind me. Something to note, there are bots in Pixel Gun in this game, since servers can be quite dead sometimes. So sometimes they'll fill up servers with bots, which will just shoot you. But anyway, enough about that. Let's focus on the players here in this gameplay. This is a pre-recorded voiceover. Just using the scope, very effective, highly accurate. That guy was not moving around a lot, so. Ammo, reload, go back to that spot. He's returned once again. Go for headshots with primaries as always. I'd always go for headshots if you're running an auto primary. Armor-piercing bullets will absolutely melt people's heads off. You can land headshots effectively. See, these two guys go down right away, but they don't have very good armor, as you can tell. This guy, however, does. He has very durable armor. And you see the primary starting to struggle here, but I'm able to take him out. Get this guy over here, pick him off, and then get sniped. This guy needs a pet for a reason. Headshot him. You can see it does very well. Just stand alone by itself. It's a very strong, independent gun. So if you're the kind of player who don't need any help, this is a very good gun for that type. Independent and strong. But now we'll have to be taken to a close range map that is filled with 3 cat spammers. Like, for example, Ghost Town. Ghost Town is a very small map. I won't take this thing into pools, though. It's going to suffer even worse. I would get gameplay, but I don't want to fill up this video so long and take up too much space. So right away here, we're getting absolutely destroyed by 3 cat spammers. There's 1, 2, 3. I think about 5 3 cat spammers in here. The armor piercing does help a lot, though, with killing them. You can go toe-to-toe with them as long as they're not too good at the game. Just make sure you keep strafing around with this thing. The mobility is okay, but it's good enough to get by. Armor piercing is definitely key, though, to taking out players. Kill him. Trying to get this other guy, and I get shot in the back by a masterpiece musket. The 50 bullet magazine encourages you to dump the magazine into people. Just empty the whole thing when you see a guy. Don't stop till you gotta reload, and then have to just keep shooting again. You will find yourself running out of ammo rapidly, though. If you're not going around collecting ammo packets or stuff, or running a set that will restore ammo periodically, like the Blockman set from the toy season. Actually, I don't think you can run it with this thing because it's a primary. But either way, this thing will do well in close small maps like this if you have confidence in your ability to aim and shoot people effectively, and also manage your piercing. Any gadget I'd recommend on this would probably be like leader's drums, since that would increase the damage of this thing significantly. Not as much as the armor piercing rounds though, but it still increases it by a lot, and it'll help you take out opponents that are 3-cat spamming at you. He's got a point sucker gun, kill that guy, and then get shot in the back by one of the most prestigious guns in the game. I'll make a review on that gun, or rather an overview on it, if people want me to. This is my first time doing any one of these things. The only problem I can say with this gun is that the recoil can be somewhat high if you don't have good recoil modules. And I'm out of ammo here, so I'm just gonna try to shoot people. Still die anyway. Back to using this thing, because we only care about this for now. Firing away at people is very fun with this thing. This is probably one of the most fun guns to use in the game, in fact. Just unleashing magazines upon magazines into people is something very satisfying about this thing. If you're a low-level person, before you go to level 30 and start encountering skilled players, play D-Day with this thing. It is an experience you will not forget. So just stay in a D-Day server and wait till it gets full, and make sure you're the Germans. It is so much fun. This gun is extremely fun to use on that map. I highly recommend you play that map with this gun. But you can use it anywhere. You know, it's versatile in every single respect. It gets the job done. You can use it long range, close range, medium range. As long as you have confidence in yourself and can hit those headshots, this thing will stand out amongst the other primaries. It's kind of... It's somewhat similar to Secret Forces rifle, but I'll make a video on that, whether people want me to or not. But anyway, this match is finished. We did not do too well. Only 14 kills with the assault machine gun. So it will perform well. Just make sure to hit your shots and stuff, unlike what I did. But yeah. Final thoughts on this gun for me overall is that it's extremely fun to use. The 50-round magazine. Well, it's a 50-round magazine. What else are you going to do with it? You're going to dump this thing into people's faces. It has very strong headshot damage, good body damage. Although, once again, it's an automatic primary. You should go for headshots with this thing. As with any automatic in this game. As automatic primaries in this game are not the strongest per se. But this thing right here... It's but this thing right here, accessible at level 4. It only costs around 300 coins. It's great if you're starting off, if you don't like the Casanova, due to the Casanova's higher recoil, but this thing does have high recoil. But yeah, other than that, I think, yeah, that just about wraps it up. I don't know if people want me to do more of these types of videos on my channel, because I just am kind of posting whatever the heck I want on it. But if you like this kind of stuff where I just go over guns the way I see them and advice overall, then yeah, just let me know. Thanks for watching.